Happy Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Saturday. Be your host with the most. You know who I am. You know who I be. Your one and only, me, G. And your main man, none other than my brother, Big Haas.
No doubt. Positive energy always creates elevation. Positive energy always creates elevation.
That's right. And we're bringing you Just My Thoughts, Saturday edition of Just My Thoughts. And like we always want everybody to do on Just My Thoughts, is this. Call in. Be a part of the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Express yourself. Bring facts or stay back. Call in, okay? Be a part of the show. The number, ladies and gentlemen, is 213 523 9223. Once again, those that's listening and not viewing, it's 213 523 9223. Call in. Be a part of the show. If you oppose us, hey, stand up and say it. You agree with us? Don't be scared. We got your back. All right.
Yeah, and y'all
And with
like and
that,
subscribe to the channel too, man. I've been seeing
that's
y'all.
right.
Y'all
That's
ain't
right.
subscribing like y'all
That
supposed to.
that's it. On Facebook, you do it like this right here. You like and share. Okay, like and share on Facebook. All right. YouTube, you like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you will be notified every time we go live. All right, because we go live. We go live on Tuesdays with Hot Off the Press. Saturdays with Just My Thoughts. This Wednesday, we're doing this Wednesday coming up. We're doing a special Music Man Sports Report for the NCAA tournament. You know how we broke the games down, the NFL playoffs and all of that stuff. You know that we broke that down, broke the brackets down last year as well. Doing it again, okay? And our percentage is one of the best in the world, not the nation, but the world. Our winning percentage is strictly one of the best in the world, solely one of the best in the world. Go back and rewind and look at all those shows. We did it. If you didn't follow us, if you followed us, you got paid. If you didn't follow us, you didn't even get laid. These facts. With that being said, I'm gonna turn it over to my man. Let my man Big Haas say what's on his mind. Today's show, ladies and gentlemen, is the chaos in this world. The world of chaos. The world in chaos. That's what this show is. The world in chaos. And it's in chaos for a reason. Let me see. My man Big Haas is gone. What happened to him? I don't know. Well, maybe he's coming back in. He was just there and just disappeared. Well, anyway, that being said, let me do this. Let me see something here. Let me find some articles to share. Hold on, let me see if he's coming back yet. Let's I don't see him yet. Hold tight. Just reach out, see what's going on with my brother. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see what's going on. Don't know what's going on. All right. Anyway, got to keep the show rolling. Can't stop. Got to keep the show rolling. Like I said, this world is in chaos. We don't know what's going on. Everything is happening. Epstein files. Read the other day, and I was posted it today, but I read it the other day that the government actually may have faked the suicide of Jeffrey Epstein. May have staged that entire thing. They staged it. You see, also something else is being done too. What's going on too is the Anthony Weiner laptop. I told y'all about that. The Anthony Weiner laptop. I told y'all about that. That was weeks ago. I bought it back up a couple months ago. I said we can't forget about that right there. That plays an important part. Not only does it play an important part in this role right here, in this thing right here, it hey, it might connect dots. It can put the right people in the right place to do everything. I'm talking about to execute these people right here. It's funny, man. It's real funny how all this shit went down. All this shit went down. It's really funny. It's kind of, oh man. Let me see. Reach out to my man because just gonna call him and shit. Got him on. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, the show must go on. We must keep going, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll keep going, bring this thing to you. Like we were talking about, chaos in the world. Epstein files, then the Weiner laptop, shit coming out on everyone. Let me get into this. All right. They just announced that the Gulf nations just launched their first direct attack on Iran. So that's an important thing. This is about to escalate into a real all-out war. China is closely watching because China depends on Iran for a lot of oil. A lot of people depend on Iran from a lot of oil. India, they're in a crossfire right now. Let's see, that's Big Eyes right there. Yeah. There you go. That's him. All right. I don't know what happened. What happened to you?
I don't know. This motherfucker act up, man. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the tabs I had open. I'm not sure. They closed now, so.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I gotta update my hard drive. Maybe I gotta get a new computer. I don't know. But every time I get on here and I want to add tabs, it's acting up. That's what happened last week. It froze for about 30 minutes. I said, fuck it. But yeah, I'm here. Hopefully it doesn't go off again.
Right
I won't
on.
be pulling no video.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, send them.
yeah, man. But
oh, you froze up again. You froze up again. Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, you come back. I hear you now. Yeah, I can hear you
Shit.
now, but I can't see your screen froze, but I can hear you.
Okay. I don't know
Yeah,
what's going on with this damn thing.
yeah, your screen
Wow.
froze, but I can hear you though. Oh, there you go, back. Now it's back. It's moving. I don't know, man. Sometimes how you cleaned it. You know
I
what?
don't
You
know.
need a
Maybe I need to clean my
probably need a mat.
cache.
Yeah,
Probably
clean
need to.
clean
Yeah.
those, clean all of that right there. Make sure you got all your passwords saved and stuff when you do that. Um, Clean that. Um, yeah, there's a few things you can do for that right there. Yeah, but yeah, to run all that stuff right there, you have to have some memory, GPUs, and other things too. So yeah, you might have to upgrade that hard drive. Things ain't like they used to be. Well, like I was saying, I was talking while you were gone. You know, a lot of things people don't understand that the we they had forgot about it. And now I had said something about it. Bring it back up. That Anthony Weiner, his laptop. Remember that laptop and the damn things. The people, the FBI agents that looked at the damn thing, they end up dying. But they came up and said the shit that they saw on there made them so sick. You know what I'm saying? They just was sick on the stomach, throwed up and shit. The things that they seen actually on that laptop. And they said that laptop, it was a file on that laptop, and that's what they're talking about. Had a file called insurance policy,
Oh
and that
wow.
was all the dirt that they had on everyone. You know what I'm saying? All the dirt.
And that's why I'm trying to figure out who the hell would tell on themselves in the email though. That's why I'm still confused. Who would send an
Man,
email? No, because when out criminals don't send nothing through no email. I mean, but if they that comfortable, I guess so. You know, because
I
it's
mean with
normal for them to
password,
just you know.
yeah, yeah, with passwords, I mean, you know, what I'm saying code words and things like that that they feel that can't be deciphered. Um, if somebody said if somebody because it was said in there, but you know, a statement that was said, "Hey, I'm gonna come over, man, for that pizza party. You still having that pizza party tonight?" You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You
yeah,
know, you can't really say it wasn't a pizza party, but we know what it was. But
yeah,
in the
yeah.
court of
We know
law, I
we've
mean,
been
you
knowing
can't.
that for years.
Yeah, but in the court of law, you can't say it was a pizza party.
You
Okay,
can't
but
prove that it. You know that
right
was the
unless,
terminology used
for that
for
because
rape and
hey,
molestation, kidnapping, and et cetera, et cetera. You know.
right.
Like I
I seen
said,
it.
this is the beginning of the end of their empire. That's all I see. You know, white supremacy is pretty much
Right.
done.
Oh yeah. Oh, but it ain't the whites though. The whites were put in place as by the puppet master. You understand what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying? You already
oh
know
yeah,
that. You know, Yakub
yeah,
designed them people. We already knew about them, the technology that he taught them. We already knew that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
So we
When I say that, I don't mean like they had weight,
Caucasian.
but I'm just saying that that was a character that was used to manipulate us. You know what I'm saying? So to keep us in
Right.
the state of mind we in. You know,
Right. Oh
being
yeah. Of
submissive.
course. Of course. Of course. I seen the dang video today, man. I ran across this video today. I said, well, damn, I just said something about this shit on Facebook. The shit that got me in trouble on Facebook. Oh, I don't know if you seen my post the other day, but I made a post the other day. True post. Everything was facts, and it got a lot of repercussions. I'm talking about. I'm not only being attacked by Democrats now. You know, and blind and deaf, dumb, and blind. I'm talking about this everybody now because of that statement.
Oh, what was the statement?
I said and I stated these are facts. I said Islam's most important prophet was a pedophile.
Mm-hmm.
The Jews hate Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
And white Christians created the Ku Klux Klan. Who can I trust?
Can't trust none of them. Jews made Jesus too. You know what I'm saying? So
I
you
mean,
think
but
about it.
everything I said in that thing was the truth.
But
No,
what do you
all
expect
facts.
people that don't read, don't do no research to get their news from the media that's playing with them? You know what I'm saying? What do you expect? I don't expect nothing out of it. When I understand all this stuff coming out about the Nation of Islam and all this stuff we've been knowing, we've been walking the fence on it. Saying Farrakhan was an agent, Malcolm X, all these people, of course, they were part of
Right.
whatever was orchestrated to take us and keep us deaf, dumb, and blind. But one thing they did say is that 85% of the population would be deaf, dumb, and blind. And
Yeah.
now I'm starting to see that the American economy is the 85%. It's deaf, dumb, and
Right.
blind. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because
Right.
they get strayed every way instead of doing research, cross-reference, and listening to somebody trying to tell you something instead of going off your emotions. This is the problem. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
hey, it's a rude awakening coming up because America has been exposed. They're not a superpower anymore. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I
we
mean,
we
but
looking like dummies.
listen, bro. At the bottom line is this. The bottom line is this. It's all a myth. They're telling us a fairy tale or told us a fairy tale, and we're living it out for them because
Mm-hmm.
money is nothing. Nothing. Money is paper. It's worthless. They got us playing a
Mm-hmm.
goddamn game. A game.
And we participate.
That's what they got us playing. A game.
Yeah,
Monopoly.
yeah.
They got us
We
playing fucking
participate,
Monopoly.
but we
Because
participate every day. We get up to
it's
go to work
nothing. It's fucking
and pay
worthless,
bills.
man. It's fucking
Yeah,
worthless.
yeah. But that's how they rule people, man.
The shit is worthless. It's not worth a goddamn thing. Not a you can wipe your ass with it.
Yeah,
See, the
yeah.
United States makes everybody else in this fucking world, all these the third world countries, I shall say, the third world countries, the United States, the powers that be, the G7 motherfuckers, they fucking make these third world countries.
The
They make them bring their
the
shit.
organization
Yeah, they make
who
them bring. They
the
make them bring
organization who
value. They make them bring value when they give
APAC.
you paper money, the paper money, and they make you bring worth value, materials that's worth value to the table, and they got fucking paper money, man, and you got gold. You
But
gotta
you gotta
trade
know
your gold. You
what's
gotta
true
trade your
value.
gold. You gotta trade your gold for their paper money. Their natural resources. You got to give it to them, and they give you that paper money, and they say, okay, that's this much of the paper money. They playing a fucking game with us, man. Nobody want to wake up. Taxes, why do we pay them? They tax us on our income. Taxes when you buy something. Taxes every year on cars that we have, the fucking your houses, your property. You're taxed on every fucking thing. By the time, I mean, for real, then your income tax, you tax 40 fucking percent of that shit. And then you wonder, them motherfuckers mad because people write, oh, he ain't pay no tax. So fucking what? Goddamn, start a business, write some shit off, just like them motherfucking crackers do. That's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Start a non-profit organization. Funnel everything through that. It ain't a scheme. It ain't a scam. You just doing that so you can avoid taxation. We're taxed to death. We work enough. They pay us enough to work again, to come back to work. We can never get ahead.
It ain't meant for you to get ahead, man.
Guess what? On Duke Power, listen, Duke Energy. A thing come across the thing. Duke Energy, no increase in no increase in usage. They damn near doubled people's bills, doubled and tripled people's bills, man, in North and South Carolina.
Yeah, and they're making a law where you can't do nothing about it.
Right. Listen, you got these big fucking um damn technology companies,
AI networks.
AI companies, these fucking data centers and stuff consuming so much energy and shit, and they're making us pay for it.
Yeah, we paying for it. We paying for our
We
demise.
paying for it.
Yep.
But you know what Trump said? Trump trying to do something about that shit. Trump said, "Fuck that shit." If they want data centers, they want the fucking the AI and data centers right there. They build their own grid. That's what he said. He said he want to pass a law for that right there. Now, look, what are they gonna do? Cause that's how it should be. That's how it should be done. If you're gonna use your power, your own power. I bet them motherfuckers about solar farms have every motherfucking thing they want that. I don't know. I just want to say,
Hey, stop participating. That's all I got to say. Stop participating.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all we got to do.
That's,
Stop participating.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, we need to get T-shirts say "Stop participating,"
right.
And they won't have no power.
Yeah, everybody. See,
they ain't got no power unless they got the paper.
They can't make nobody go to work. You can sit down.
No.
In most states, most states in America is at will work states. That means they can fire your ass without no reason. They can just fire you because they don't at will, right? So it's at will both ways. You can quit a motherfucking job without it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then if everybody sit their fucking ass down, what the fuck they gonna do? All the companies gonna be panicking. They're gonna be panicking. Yep. Oh shit! Yep. What the fuck? Yep. Everybody don't go to the bank. Don't pay. Everybody buck and say we ain't paying shit. Fuck y'all.
Yep.
What they do? Charge it to the game, motherfucker. Charge it to the game.
It's coming. It's coming.
Cause the money ain't worth shit.
And Americans fed up. They tired, man. They fucking tired. They tired.
They got. Go ahead. Yes.
No, go ahead, man.
No, I'm just saying.
Man,
I'm just tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit, man. This shit got me so disgusted. I'm tired of waiting.
You know what we need to start doing? We need to stop putting our heart into this shit, man, because it ain't worth it, man. It ain't worth the stress in your nervous system, man. It's not worth it. You gotta have a not give a fuck attitude with this thing. And if you have to, like I said, stop participating. People don't understand. I'm frustrated. I show it through my ways in action, you know. And besides that, you can start a business, but people are now after this jab, they're not the same people, man. Let's just talk about that. They're not the same people. So they're not making decisions they just going off what they're told. Now they're almost like bots, man. And everybody's sick and they still believe in the health system. You know what I'm saying? So you can stop participating, but people still gonna be like, oh, I gotta go to the doctor. Oh man, stop eating all that bullshit. Stop working on yourself. Hold yourself accountable.
Damn, that's what somebody. Look, I went. You know how I be in the mornings without my coffee. I had to go get me some coffee early this morning.
Everybody got their vices.
That's it. I had to go get my damn coffee early this morning, and the damn lady was in there. It was two ladies in there. One checking me out, and one was bagging. They were talking to each other. You know, they worked there. Instead of talking, we just got to talking, and she was talking about eating. Something about eating, and she was talking about the things she eat and all that right there, and that's shit. I said, that's the problem right there. I said, shit, that's what they got you at. I said, shit. I said, you cut something they're eating out. I said, you can't cut something that they're eating out. I said, shit, you wouldn't be there feeling so bad like that.
There you go. And a lot of people binge eating. A lot of people eating out because they nervous. They don't know what's gonna happen. So a lot of people. Yeah, that's their vice. You know what I'm saying? Some people got their different vices. And a lot of people just unhealthy because, like you said, they overindulge and they'll give to their body. And a lot of people don't go to bed before 12 to give your body time to revamp. Man, you know, it's a lot of elements because the way the system's set up, you know what I'm saying, it's not meant for you to be at peace. It's meant for you to stay on the edge of your seat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, and we know I ain't nothing but actors. This is a world full of actors. This is a stage. Like I said, they say they bombed Dubai. They still showing people over there in Dubai. No buildings bombed. You know, it's a lot of fugazi propaganda going on. And this is what I said. They got to get you to participate. They got to be able to control your perception and think they got this going on. They got this power. But these people don't have no power. The power is gone. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
The power
But
is gone. You can feel it in the air. Because they're desperate. They're too desperate, man.
The only thing they have is weapons of mass destruction.
That's it.
They have weapons of mass destruction. They have the art of deception. And they really got us by the balls. And they have
the food, man.
The food. They got the food and the water. They got it all. Oh, hold on. They got the food, the water, and the air.
In the air, yeah.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah,
let me show you this.
You got that video where they showing that.
No.
Making the fake clouds. They're making the fake clouds, keeping it.
I did this today. This was this morning. I told you I went. Oh no, hold on.
It's been gloomy the last month. They spraying the air like a champ, trying to keep this sun away.
Oh yeah, they trying to block the sun out. They trying to block the sun out. Yeah. You know, my main man, I ain't even gonna call his name out, you know what I'm saying? But my main man said, you know, they were talking about when they said, man, what in the world? What in the world? What you gonna do, man? All these white people. Mother said, shit, I ain't worried about these white people. The sun gonna kill them.
Hey, anybody ain't natural.
I said, well, damn.
You see what's going on. That's why they're going crazy now, because they get the downloads to fight each other. All you got to do is eat your popcorn and stay out the way. I'm telling you.
What is this?
They're running out of options, man. They can't fool everybody. Wake up to the world. They were like, look, man, y'all people is crazy, man. Don't even come over here. And like Iran, we understand Iranians don't even like black people. So I understand. I've been hearing y'all black people talking about, oh, Iran love us and blah. Man, do you know the first slave owners was the Iranians? Come on, man. Y'all got to understand, these people still trading slaves to this day. So you got to understand how they built their wealth. All these demonic people are fighting each other right now. All you got to do is just stay calm, stay on point, and stay out the way, man, and stay healthy.
Exactly.
Because, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a ticking time bomb around this joint. And it's about to bust.
I don't know why it didn't come in my this video. I took a video. This was excuse me.
Yeah, I had some too. I'm not doing it. I'm just wait. I'm definitely going.
This was this morning. This was this morning. And, you know, I told you I went to the grocery store this morning to get my damn coffee and shit. And I don't know why. Let me see. It didn't save. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't. I don't know why I didn't save on my camera roll on my computer. You know, no, I don't know. It's just cute. It's crazy. It didn't. I don't know why. I mean, I took it with my phone. It's supposed to automatically go to my computer. I don't know. That's the only one that didn't. But I got this right here. Check this out right here. Hold on. Let me hold up.
Yeah, I want to play your mind. At least I can play audio to go through the mic.
Hold on. Let me show you this right quick.
Yo, you good?
Yeah, let me do this video. Right. Oh shit! Hold up. I hope it'll show.
Yeah, shout out to Bam, Miami Heat, 83 points. I didn't get a chance to give a shout out to my team, my boy. You know, Bam. Bam was playing center for a long time. I told him put him at power forward a long time ago. But, you know, that Miami system. The Miami system hold you back. You know, it's a team game, so down in Miami. So ain't no superstars.
Right. Let me see if this will play right quick. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if it'll play.
Let's go.
Let me see.
There it is.
Look.
You gotta take the mute off.
Look.
Take the mute off. Oh, that's it. That. Oh yeah, we already know what that is.
You can't hear it.
No,
You could hear it, couldn't you? Hold on.
nah, I couldn't hear it. Check it. And you know they messing with the technology, so this shit getting freaky, man. I'm telling you, man. And you hear you hear about the shooting in Texas?
I don't think. Tell me about it.
Oh man. And the dude said Allahu Akbar after he shot about 15
Oh,
people.
for
Then
real.
you heard about the ROTC instructor getting shot. And the guy was from Pakistan saying Allahu Akbar.
I thought he jumped on him or something.
Nah, well the students jumped on him, but he shot the guy, and they ended up stomping him out. But these just little short stories they telling just to stir us up to get us scared. 'Cause like I
Oh yeah.
said,
Okay, you
you
can hear. I
know,
know you can hear now. I know you can hear now. Yeah, I ain't saying nothing really. I'm just showing. Look at this right here. Look at the chemtrails. Early this morning. Look at the chemtrail. The chemtrail. Look at
oh,
that.
you took the picture of that.
Yeah, I videoed. I'm coming out the store.
Oh, okay, so you ain't really saying nothing. All right.
Look.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, this weekend was supposed to be in the 80s, man. That's why I said the weather's flipping like that. The weather crazy, man. Cause they fucking with the weather. They gotta have cool environment, man. You know, snakes gotta have a nice, moist environment. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I
That was
want to
crazy.
play an audio of this woman named I know y'all know who she is, Jane Elliott, and I just want to play a quick audio. In this country is about white is right, brown's all right. Can you hear that?
Yeah, turn up a little bit.
No, but whites, we educate in a way that says that white males have done all the. You can't hear that? Have made all
Yeah.
the adventures, done all the discovering, have made all, and everything that is good and has been accomplished according to social studies, which is actually anti-social studies, by white males. It's a lot. Well, I'm a third grade teacher in a country school near Riceville, Iowa, and I am here at the NAACP speaking because the day after Martin Luther King Jr. was killed by a society that hated him because he was going to change the economic situation. We know that about that. I did an exercise in discrimination with my third grade classroom to let my little third graders, all white, all Christian children, find out how it feels to be something other than white in the United States of America. I split them according to the color of their eyes and treated those who had their own color eyes for the day the way we have traditionally treated blacks, Native Americans, Asians, all those Jews, all those who are different in appearance or in religion. And we learned more that day than I wanted to know. What did that study show you? Oh, it showed me a lot of things. Number one, it showed me that racism is a learned response. Nobody's born a bigot. You have to Jane Elliott. And that's what we do in this country.
No, I'm saying that's Dame though.
Oh no, that wasn't Dame Dash.
No, not Dame
Who
Dash.
that was?
Conway, whatever his name is. You know.
Dane Calloway?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I thought that was
That's
the
some
dude.
other guy, some other reporter.
Okay. Sound like him. Yeah, I've heard about this study done before.
Physical characteristic over which I had no control. I thought I knew about racism. I thought I knew about child psychology. I knew nothing. All I knew was what I had learned in school.
Yeah, we knew that.
And what I had learned in school was not education. What I got in school wasn't education. It was indoctrination. I was taught how to be a good American citizen. And in this country, we think that the only Americans are the ones who live in the contiguous 48 states of the United States. Americans are everybody from the very north tip of Canada to the very southern tip of South America. But we, in our arrogance, say that we are the only Americans. If you're really going to keep this America with two Americans, we don't dare build a wall on the southern border of the United States, because those people, those brown-skinned people that are going to come across that border are Americans. Now, we'd better choose our language or choose our behavior. So let me tell you something. It wasn't a study, and it wasn't an experiment. I don't experiment with children without their knowledge or their permission. It was experiential education. It was giving a child an experience
for the purpose of changing their brain. And that's exactly what it does every time I do it.
She gonna get fired.
So the reason why I played that, I'm not gonna play the whole video. She even warns that Black Americans should stay out the way. This is their war. This is a white on white crime, and we should stay out of the way because we didn't orchestrate none of this chaos, none of this chaotic behavior.
The Iranians, they know.
Yeah, I mean, you got to understand who they are, how they even got to Iran. The original Iranians look like us. You feel what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. All these people are bots. That they done went to every land and try to what would you call it? They try to mix to keep their seed going. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And so they indoctrinate everybody, and they start with the media. They start taking over all your organizations. And they start taking over all your, so they don't have to use war because they're using the art of war against you. You know what I'm saying? And that's their objective. They don't think about going to work. They think about creating a job. And that's what we should be doing. We started thinking about getting up, going to work instead of taking a chance. That's why a lot of them on welfare because they focus on building their business. So they could be on welfare. That's the time to be on welfare until you build your business. You know what I'm saying? So when you go to a lot of these cities, these Jewish people, immigrants, they're on welfare, or the Somalians, they're getting supported because they're working on a business. Just like you said, you write everything off and you don't have to pay no taxes. You don't have to pay none of your bills. Once you know how the system works. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly. So this is the game. When you keep getting up, going to work, you ain't gonna never make it. You ain't gonna never get ahead because you're not being creative.
But like you said, but also you got to remember this: they pay us enough to come back tomorrow.
Yeah, but what are you coming back for?
See, I'm saying to pay us tomorrow to come back
for
another day.
What are the main things you paying for though?
That same cycle.
What are the main things you go to work for? What are the main things you go to work for?
To pay for food, clothing, and
shelter.
Food, clothing,
all right,
shelter.
what else you go? Food, clothing, shelter. All right.
The necessities.
Which one is free? That we ain't got to pay for. God set it in place. Which one is free?
And
none
of it
right?
Free. The food's supposed to be.
None of it free.
Ain't none of it free.
So
the food's supposed to be free right here, but we got lazy. Integration did it.
There you go. Because you sold. You're not creating no more.
You got lazy.
You letting somebody else manage your creation. And you're not that's what all the Jews did. They manage everything. They manage interest. They manage all the money. They manage your socialism. They manage everything. You know what I'm saying? When you should be governing yourself. You feel me? And if you govern yourself and stop participating, then they won't have no power. They have to worry about their own folk. You know what I'm saying?
Game, you know what?
That's why they don't respect us, man.
You dig what I'm saying? Look, hey, if your whole household playing Monopoly, right? Playing Monopoly, and you walk by, they say, "Here's your money for your boy," and you say, "I'm not playing. I'm not even playing. That's your money. I'm not playing. Don't participate. Yep. You ain't in it. You ain't participating. We gotta break it down to them like that. Like that.
What is Iran doing right now when they don't have the U.S. currency to trade and do all that? They done made their own fucking money. Okay? They made their own Bitcoin to trade while they're going through this war right here because the U.S. government done cut all their banks off. They can't get none of their money. They can't, so you know what I'm saying? So their whole system is shut down.
Obama gave them all them billions, remember? Damn it.
Man, we already know that. But you gotta understand why they always support these new regimes so they can control them. So the people that's there, not really the people that's supposed to be there anyway. The real, like I said, the original Iranians look like us. You go to Jerusalem. The original Jew look like us, or Hebrew. Come on, man, and all over the world, all over China. You go to China, the original Chinese man look like us.
Exactly. You see it.
Okay?
You see the pictures. The indigenous. When somebody say indigenous, what do they mean? No, what they mean, and they don't want to say is the natives of that land.
Yeah, the
and
original
all
man.
all indigenous people. If you go, all indigenous people are of dark complexion. All of them. All indigenous people.
Yeah.
Australians, they fighting wars with their indigenous people right now. Australians, indigenous people. When England emptied out their psych wards and their jails and sent them all on a ship, shipped them all down to Australia to start their own country.
And America.
Remember that's what they did.
And
They
America.
cleansed it. Yeah, they cleansed the country.
Yeah,
Got the psych wards, cleaned out the psych
Eugenics.
wards and all their jails, and shipped them to Australia and say, "Fend for yourself." They were fighting the natives and all that shit right there. Remember all that shit?
Yeah, they sent all the inbred, all the degenerates to
we
all
gotta
these
get rid of
places.
these motherfuckers. We gotta get rid of these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers.
Well, they did that on purpose.
Yeah,
they did it on purpose.
They
It
didn't
was
wanna
a
change.
weapon.
They
It
didn't
was a
wanna change.
weapon, man.
That's them people that survive the Black Plague.
I mean, and then you gotta look at people's actions, man. Look at these people. Look how they're doing the Palestinians, man, and all the people. They ain't just okay. It's cool you ran these people off, but they raping the people. Everywhere these people go, they got the same lifestyle. So you gotta look at a man's action. If this an animal or is this a human? This is not a regular person, okay? So if you gotta be around this person, you can't trust nobody like that. They're gonna always mess with your nervous system. So everywhere these people had went, they destroyed these people because they wanted their society to be clean. They wanted their kids to be able to walk outside. Ever since the war been going on, look at all the black girls that got kidnapped. Look at all the people getting kidnapped in this country and getting killed on the low, and the news not even talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Now, what if we reverse that same energy and start running up on these motherfuckers and start, because it ain't in our nature. But when you at war, everything goes. And y'all people better wake the hell up. You better start waking up, because long you keep going to work, it's easy to kill your ass. Because everybody be right on the highway or going down the street, and you got a regular routine. It don't take long to figure your ass out, because you're doing the same thing every day like a robot. You know what I'm saying? We at war. When you at war, you better have your head on the swivel. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm telling you, because you ain't just got to worry about these white folk no more or these black folk. You got to worry about everything. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's going on. So you got to be ready. If y'all ain't armed, you better get some motherfucking money to get some guns, get you some solar power.
No money. You better get some fucking. Don't fuck that money. You better get some gold. Some for real. Get some fucking gold. Get you some gold. Invest in gold.
And if y'all on the East Coast, the gold is in North Carolina and South Carolina and Georgia. I done told y'all the first gold rush was over here. How you think the Bank of America and all these places started in Carolina? That's why everybody moving back here. Now, they don't talk about it, but you got to go. You got to hold nothing but a plank of gravel and gold coming from all the way from Ohio, go all the way down to Georgia. We didn't care about no gold, okay? But people that go out of space, people use these chips on these boards, they need gold and silver. These are the ones need that because they got to make their AI in order to protect them. But their time is up. Everything got a date that's not right and exact with the universe. You got an expiration date, and you can't avoid it.
You know what? All this AI and all this machinery and all that shit right there.
They the AI. Shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They are. But I'm just saying, I'm talking about the bots and shit right now. These right now, the ones that's physically, the ones Elon Musk making right there. He's making an army of them motherfuckers now. But look at here. An electromagnetic device will
knock
kill
all that shit out.
What the fuck
knock
is it?
Right out.
For real, like, all right, motherfucker, what? That's his weak. That's his kryptonite. Why are you afraid of that?
I mean, it's the same thing. They try to build a tower in the back of the day to reach God. It's the same thing. These people trying to do all this stuff. They're trying to escape their fucking karma, man. That's all they trying to do. They know they time up, but you can't leave here.
They having nightmares. They having nightmares.
Yeah, they killing themselves, man.
Shit is haunting
And then they got people coming out here that show you this ain't no but illusion because they showing pictures of people like Elon Musk, Jay-Z time traveling. So we in a time warp. You understand? That's why I said when these people took over, time went on pause. Okay, that's what I'm telling y'all. That's why everything stagnated, and that's why all these parasites took over because when people from the past, they didn't build in squares. They built in circles. So things constantly move. And when you got power, when you look at a schematic, a fuse a solenoid goes in a circle like that. That means constant zigzag. That means power constant. You can't make power and you can't destroy power. You feel what I'm saying? But these people trying to harness the power, but that's why they try to get rid of Tartarians and all the history because we had free everything. We wasn't worried about none of that because we was advancing as a human species. We was advancing. These people came in and threw a hiccup. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, man.
No, I got you. Hey, look, I know exactly where we at though. I gotta play this too. Hold up.
Yeah, man. We stuck. We in a time war. These people, we already had all this advanced technology, man. These people stopped that shit because they want to keep us stagnated with oil and all that. And all they're doing is digging in Mother Earth, which is alive. The planet is living. That's why it's about to shake these motherfucking fleas off, man.
Oh yeah, the planet living. We know that. We live on a living planet. Shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah. They don't think it's living though. They think it's a machine, you know. But it's an organic machine. You know, that's how advanced we are. These ain't no but machines right here. These are organic machines. Once the machine get old and we gotta move to another one, that's what happens. You know, it's simple as that. But if people believe in that, because you're in the beginning, they tell you in the Bible, the word, that means your words have power. But these people don't have no power because the Most High is not supporting their breath. You know what I'm saying? He's not supporting none of that bullshit. So they gotta have all this artificial shit and GMO. Cause God, the universe not gonna support nothing they doing. They going against the universe. And I told myself today, I said, you know what? You're gonna be successful in surviving through this chaos that's about to happen. You're gonna be well off. And I keep giving myself positive affirmations every day from here on out because I'm gonna put my own download. I'm not gonna let them program my logic. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep progressing by putting that information in my head, and that's where I'm at now. That's how I got as far as I did, and that's why I get downloads on the regular. I'm not walking around here stagnated, waiting on them to give me my information about myself.
You know, they say all things happen for a reason. Huh?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. All right. God don't make no mistake. The Most High don't never make a mistake. Everything it may seem like a mistake, but it ain't a mistake. It's a lesson or a plan.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You understand that, right? All right, we was hungry. I know I was back in the day. I grew up, you know.
And I grew up going. My mama sent me to the store with paper food stand that look like Monopoly money. You ain't saying I had powdered milk. When they talk about that boy talking about powdered milk, when I ain't had no powdered milk, I had to put water on my cereal. Okay, man. I can go further than that.
What I'm saying,
okay.
I say this. But I say
cheese
this.
Pizza. We ain't know about no cheese
pizza. Welfare cheese. I ain't say no welfare cheese. What you talking about, man? Hold up. Welfare. What? Hold up, man. Stop. Shut your mouth. Listen to this. Check this out. Hear me out. Hear me out. See, look at here. We built for this shit that's about to happen.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna send you the video for next Tuesday. They found out a study that I'm gonna tell you why sickle cell came into existence. You know why? Because the black people that they was practicing malaria, they were putting malaria in.
Yeah. Right.
The body created sickle cell to survive through malaria.
Right.
They finding out that the black DNA got a defense mechanism that adapt to whatever they got going on. So when you say that, They couldn't get rid of us with crack. They can't do shit to us because all we do is adapt. We adapt and we elevate. You know what I'm saying? And the ones that don't
like roaches. Like roaches.
Come on,
roaches
man.
survive anything, don't they?
What Robert said, can't kill no roach.
Can't kill the black roach.
You can't kill no roach. The roach adapt and keep it moving, baby. It's a beautiful
black
thing.
Ass roach, you black ass roach.
Hey, and you know what? When I'm dealing with motherfucking grasshoppers and goddamn parasites, hey, I'd rather be a roach any day.
Yeah. You know what my grandma said. My grandma, you know what she said? She said, niggas and flies, I do despise. The more I'm around niggas, the more I like flies.
One thing about a fly, they know how to survive, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying?
Boy,
and that's what's going on.
Nasty motherfucker. Shit. Let me play this video right quick, man. I got this video to play.
Man,
and tell me, let's tell me what you think of. But before I do that, though, I'm gonna tell you where we at, man. About to show you where we're at. Hold on. I'm about to tell you where we're at, bro. Right now, at this point in time.
We are one of the only social media agencies that guarantees a million views, or you don't.
Hold on. This is not us. This is where we're at, bro.
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone.
That's where we're at right now, buddy. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. The fucking Twilight Zone. But look at here. I gotta play this video right here for you. Right here. Hold on. Not this.
Doctors.
If the Battle of Nuremberg indeed took place, which is a UFO battle that took place in the 1500s, I believe that maybe the not so good side won because, you know, when you look around the world, there's human slavery going on. 1 in 3 women have murdered a child due to abortion. Every Thursday in Mauritania, there's a slave auction live where people can show up. In Pakistan, they banned the marrying age, and in Ethiopia, they banned the marrying age of children from 9 and raised it to 18. There was such public outcry and threats of violence that they abolished the law. And then I look into my studies of religion. When it comes to Islam, Muhammad's wife, Aisha, was 6 years old. And that's not a problem to nobody. You know, there was 3,000 years between Muhammad and Jesus' times. Most of the prophets that are in the Quran are Jewish. That's also very strange. There's only so many coincidences before it's not a coincidence anymore. To this day, they have things that you can summon demons with, and they market them as children's toys. All throughout ancient history, the gods wanted worship and praise, and in every book it says he's a jealous God. You know, if you were all-seeing force, why would you be jealous of something that don't have the same power?
You ain't no all-seeing force.
Sound like the devil to me.
It sounds like the mother effing devil. It was interesting how, you know, in my biblical text, it said that how God could not kill the devil, that he was an eternal being. Put yourself in the shoes of somebody who's approaching all of this strategically optimistic. You damn near would want to hear the other side's story. Then you see Vladimir Putin banning the Church of Satan throughout the entire country of Russia. Then you hear Louis Farrakhan going on about rants about satanic Jews. Then you look into the Talmud. In the Talmud, they don't believe that Jesus was the Son of God and that he's actually burning in hell right now. Did you know that at a certain age, Jewish youths must get a circumcision done by a rabbi? At the end of this process, the rabbi
we already know what that consists of.
His mouth onto the child's newly circumcised penis and suck the blood off. Did you know that?
Nah, hell no.
And they
That's
get
what's
STDs
going
from that
on.
shit.
And I find it odd how they manage to keep this type of information and they bottle it up. It's repeated over and over. If the Battle of Nuremberg,
Everybody know, they just don't want to do shit about it. These fucking scary ass niggas don't want to do shit about it. They will attack each other. That's one thing about our race. We will attack each other so bad, but we won't point the finger at a nasty, bottom-feeding ass motherfucker. And it's sad. We'll keep lit up, going to work, and we know these people ain't right. I mean, even in New England, they just voted on whether it's okay to rape somebody or not. 360 people say it's okay to rape. Come on, man. These are not normal people. These are fucking animals, man. They got animal DNA. Even the animals don't even act like these motherfuckers, man.
It's okay to rape.
Yeah, go look it up. It's okay to be, when you go to court, it's okay for, look it up. Look it up. They just voted on it last week in the British government. They voted on it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, in the British government.
I'm telling you, they trying to introduce this pedophile. That's why all this pedophile stuff coming out. They want to make it normal because we don't run our fucking country. We got these goddamn zookeepers over here running our shit. These animals, okay? They in control. So that's why they introduced this, men can go in women's bathroom. You know what I'm saying? All this shit. It's the same thing they did in Germany.
Obama did that shit.
Okay, well, he part of it. That's his family bloodline. He part of that shit too. Just because he ain't really black. He ain't not the experience we call black. We really the ones that's black.
Now you know you're gonna be offending some of those Democrat blacks.
Oh man, nobody cares about them folk because what your sex got to do with somebody fucking being morally sound? Your actions. Sex ain't got the shit to do with it. Okay? Exactly. If you go out here and a motherfucker will kill you because you can ready to go toward that food and he wasn't worried about what the hell he fucking, who gives a fuck, nigga? I'm worried about that motherfucking food over there. Okay? I don't give a damn what you sticking in your ass or what coming out of your ass or what you doing. If you still worry about that, then that's surface shit. That show you that ain't nothing of the devil. Because anybody worry about that's the only way the devil can control you through the material world. And that's the sex is of the material world.
It go back to this. It go back to this right here. Capitalism. Capitalism creates materialism. You see what I'm saying? So they introduce something, and then they introduce the material, then they provide the capital for it through capitalism.
Yeah. Like I said, they create the problem, and then they had the solution.
And then they put people in place, and that they might be, you might think they of value, of importance.
Yeah,
like
look
a star or something. And then they give them the most exquisite of the material.
And they document it.
And then
they document
it. Yes, and it's known, it's seen. And then they make you envy and want to be like them. Yeah. Okay, so then they controlling you.
Your ass drips. Okay. They giving you drips.
It's how they got you.
Yeah.
I need 7 brothers ready to roll. I mean, some real shit.
Man, for real,
Can't
man.
find them. Can't find them.
I tell you, we gonna have to
get
gangsters.
Find nobody.
We got to get gangsters.
Can't find nobody.
We got to get gangsters.
Because
they not, man. They not, man.
With these platforms, they won't even reach out. Why? They scared to death. No, them brothers, man, we ain't fucking with you.
Nah, man, they ain't gonna touch us, man.
You know what I'm saying? What the
them
fuck?
House niggas. Them house niggas, man.
All of them.
House niggas, man.
All of them. Shit.
But see, that's why the Most High prepared us.
We've been out here banging.
Yeah, we've been out here banging. And we done seen all the socialism that they aimed at us. Okay? We went through the drug. We went through the music shit. We went through all this shit. Even our women, to this day, ain't supportive like they supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Because they believe in what the winning team is. They're not willing to start from scratch. Like some of these goddamn Spanish women, I see with their man, they'll stick with their man when that motherfucker ride in on a bicycle and
culture,
and support his ass. Make
culture.
sure his house clean, his clothes, he got 3 meals a fucking day. That motherfucker ain't got to worry about shit but going to work and coming home. That's all. But in our community, I'm not doing that. Oh, I'm not with that. Oh, you got to wait. Oh, I'm not gonna. How many times we gonna have sex? Oh, man, too many fucking rules. Cause y'all so fucking lost in this country that y'all don't even know y'all at war. Y'all so fucking at peace with this shit. Y'all think y'all can get a house and a car, get a Mercedes, get a $3 million house you can't fucking afford, and get all this shit, and then so you can look down on all your friends, but your ass miserable because you ain't got nobody come to your motherfucking house. Because a nigga be like, oh, you doing too much. But let me tell y'all something. Whether you run to a white neighborhood or any neighborhood, at the end of the day, your survival skills gonna kick in. Because when a nigga ain't had shit, when your ass ain't had that degree, when your ass wasn't making all that money, what you had to do, just like what we talked about, your mom and them had to eat motherfucking powdered milk. Y'all ass is going back to that. So what you gonna do then? See, that's why you shouldn't burn bridges with people that come from the hood and all that. Because one thing about motherfuckers from the hood, they know how to survive. They know how to survive. They know how to survive.
Nobody can be mad at
you come up like us, and when you ain't had shit, you gonna always remember that shit. I seen Anthony Edwards said, I don't need all this shit. I was living out a car a couple of years ago. I don't need all this.
Right.
Excuse me. Damn, Paul in the motherfucker. I don't need all this because there's some material shit because what it do is separate you from your people. We like a organized band, nigga. And if we ain't on tune and ain't in harmony with one another, our shit ain't gonna work. That's why our shit ain't manifested, because all of us ain't on the same frequency. We gotta turn to the same radio station, nigga. Once we do that, these people are gone. They won't exist no more. Okay? But as long as y'all niggas walk, it don't matter who you date. Let that motherfucker know, whether white, black, let them know your history and tell them if you want to be down with me, you got to be able to go through whatever the fuck I go through. Simple as that.
No doubt.
And if you ain't want to support that, you got to get the fuck on because you an enemy. You know what I'm saying? Look like my shit want to freeze up again.
You keep talking. I hear you, though. I can hear you.
Oh, no doubt, man. No doubt. But yeah, man, that's the problem, man. We just too caught up in chasing a dream that somebody else made for us. We got to start from scratch and worry about what the fuck, the simple things. You know what I'm saying? Work on your craft, work on your skill set, and stop going to work for these folks. You don't need $2,000 or $3,000
the devil
to make it. You know what I'm saying? You don't need that much fucking money. Whatever. Own it. And then these people can't control you because they control you with debt. This is a debt society. That's how they make their money. Keeping people in debt, writing off shit. You know what I'm saying? All these treaties and all that shit, man. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you know the motherfuckers protesting in Virginia. They trying to damn take everybody's. They trying to disarm all Virginians.
They trying to disarm all us, man. What you mean?
I know. They start state by state. Yeah.
When you can't carry a concealed weapon, why you ready for their ass, man? That's what I'm telling you. Go buy more guns. Fuck these motherfuckers, man. We need to be up. And have these motherfuckers in right now. They ain't out there. Shit, they scared right now. Cause motherfucker, when you got the so-called white man going against their ass, it's a wrap, nigga. And the same thing that happened with these folk before is going on now. Okay? They the one keeping this bullshit going on, all the propaganda and shit, because they control the media. Stop looking at your goddamn TV. Shit.
And they say a man charged for illegally selling a gun to Old Dominion shooter. Biden administration refused to prosecute him for 3 straw purchases used in crime, including a murder. God almighty. It's some crazy shit, man. Man, this is some crazy shit going on around this motherfucking world, man. Damn. You shaking your head.
I'm exhausted, man. I'm so tired of these motherfuckers, man. I'm ready for whatever though. I really am. I'm at the. It's like after you go to the movies and you see a movie that just fucking hit you in all angles and you be ready right then and there. It's like every day it's a movie, and it's like they push this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they want us like this, But the thing is, we gotta be able to forecast what's going on, man. And that's what we not doing. We gotta be ahead of these folk. And then they plan ain't nothing new that they doing. They've been doing it for thousands of years. It's been the same plan. You know what I'm saying? They keep moving. They
What are
keep
you
going
talking
to
about?
different countries.
But what are you talking about? We've been ahead of the game. We've been telling them. They
Oh,
just ain't
I
listening.
ain't talking. I'm not talking about
I'm talking
us.
about we've been telling them. We've been
I'm talking
telling
about
them.
as a collective. As a collective.
Right. We've been telling them. They
Yeah.
just ain't listen. But you know
They
what?
won't listen,
It's gonna
man.
come. I told you know what? You know what I tell people? Oh, you got pocket. I started at the beginning. You see how far we look. see how we like psychics or something. You know what I'm saying? We like
Damn right.
fortune tellers or something. Start at the
You know
beginning.
why we psychics? Because we talk about the same shit every week and we do research. We start to see it's the same pattern that been going on
Yes.
for thousands of years.
Create the
That
pattern.
what make you
Yeah.
a psychic because you see the
Yeah, you
same
can see
fucking
it. You can put the
merry-go-round.
pattern.
It's like you in a circle. You know what I'm
The
saying?
pattern together. That's all it is. Like a
Yeah,
pattern. That's
man.
what
It ain't.
the Mayans and shit looked at the stars and just looked at the
It's a
pattern. Yeah.
program, and we
That's it.
stuck.
And
We
they
stuck
and
in
they
this
figured it out.
program.
They figured it out. They figured it out. They figured it
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
That's a
That's why
chaotic
the Russian
matrix.
calendar still is
Osiris.
the oldest calendar. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see what he talking about. Oh hell, look, oh hell. Wait a minute. Oh hell. Osiris look crushed.
Oh,
Oh
Cyrus
hell.
in
In the house. What's up, man?
Yeah, he had to get on. He heard
Oh.
all that. Them jewels dropping tonight.
Oh yeah.
There's heavy bombs over here tonight. Well, we ain't
Yeah.
playing with them. We are not playing with these folks.
He got mic up. He ain't mic'd up. He on. I want to say something when you get on live, man. You hear me, don't you? And turn that fade off.
Please don't say some shit like that. Ain't that fan, goddamn.
Oh, fuck that shit, man. You know what? Somebody told me today, hey man, you can't hear nothing with that thing's on. That's what they said.
They ain't tell you no
For
bullshit
real.
like that.
I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. That's what he said. I promise you. I don't know. I ain't listening. I
Yeah,
mean,
crazy,
I don't know
man.
what platform it is. You know what I'm saying? I gotta check all platforms in his own. Oh yeah, we gotta
Hey,
start. You know what?
listen to this right quick, man. Listen to this.
Go ahead.
We overthrowing our system as we speak. It's a process. It's not instant. You're not in power until you empower. You're not back in control until you back in control. You can't always be in the driver's seat. You're either in the driver's seat or you're not. Right? And so a lot of people gonna have an opportunity to get a piece of land from their ancestral plot. They have to decide how to divide it up.
All right. I said I played that for a reason. Now, I want you to do me, since your computer working better than mine. You know how they say we Indian, right? These people come over here calling us Indian when we know we ain't Indian. But I want you to go look up the word. Let's go find the definition of Indian. Can you pull that up on Google right quick?
Yeah, of course.
I'm about to show these folks something. Because we never was Indians. This is some name they gave us. And all these Cherokee Creek names, all that's just shit they gave us different. Like Cherokee Book is a Cherokee name. Hayes is a Cherokee name. I can go on and on. I can keep going. No, Indians is a misnomer. Okay. The word Indian, the suffix of the word Indian is IAN, the prefix. All right. If you look up the prefix IAN, it means, okay, who uses the word shun? Who uses the word shun more than anybody?
Jews.
Are we stuck? Okay then.
Jews use that word.
What's going on? I'm still on here.
Yeah. Hold on.
So who wrote all the books? Who controlled
I
all
got the
them?
map up.
They gave. Okay, I don't see it. All right.
Hold on. But it ain't. I gotta put this on there. Hold on. All right, yeah. Get this back. All right. Yeah. Yo. Yeah. All right. You there?
What's going on, man? It's acting up. It's acting up. Yeah, I just can't see you though.
You can't see me.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I see you.
Yeah.
No.
I know yours freezing up. Mine ain't freezing up. All right. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see.
Can you see the screen? Hold on. Share the screen. See the screen?
No.
Well, that one says, it says Indian refers to a native citizen or a person of descendant from India, South Asia, or often to indigenous people of the Americas, Native American. Acts as an adjective for things related to.
All right. So the the suffix meaning of IAN in etymology. So the suffix would be SUFFIX. What is it? I can't see it on there.
Specific is related to a specific act, practice, process, document, theory, or state of being, or of characteristic of a particular person or thing. Common example: racism, criticism,
Come
Marxism,
on now. Come
yeah,
on now. Come on now.
alcoholism. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on now.
Yeah, it is.
This is why I tell y'all words are spells. So you just seen what we just proved just right there. The suffix is IAN. They mean they cursing you. They cursing God. Okay? And these people, that's what if you look up their word definition of God is GAD, which is they worship the devil. It's the opposite. Okay? So everything they do is the opposite. That's why I'm telling you. When they gave us them names, they were shunning us. That means they don't want to be around us. They don't like us. Okay? That's why they gave y'all these names so they can write their treaties up. They'll have some kind of foundation to write all these fake ass treaties up. Because we still at war. And we ain't never stopped.
And what did you say the suffix? Did you say the suffix IAN as well?
That's what I said.
Okay, I gave you ISM with ISM but the suffix ia, excuse me, and I'm my fault.
IAN.
IAN, and that's the suffix right there. That is the adjective and noun meaning belonging to, related to, typical of, or a person who is, indicating origin, affirmation, or profession. It's often uh, denotes someone from a place like Bostonian, a follower of a person or a movement, Christian, or a specialist.
See, now they said denote. Same thing is to write you out your motherfucking birthright. Same thing, son.
Note, you know what I'm saying? D note, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
That's all they saying.
LaCrush, are you with us, LaCrush? We eavesdropping. Shit.
and you know, they knew we was the Asian too, because you know, when you look at the old maps, they had Asia Major and Asia Minor. It was just two parts of the world before they truly took over. You know what I'm saying? Because you had
Hey.
Genghis Khan coming over here, and you know,
Right.
and he was bringing all the Soviet.
Yep. He brung them over.
Yeah, man, he brought a lot of them over, and that's how they crossed the so-called Bering Strait or whatever. But man, come on, man, we already know all. If you go to the Caribbeans, they only like, they just like Cuba in America, in Puerto Rico. They can almost swim to that motherfucker. Okay,
You know,
so that's why
you know,
when you had a lot of the Irish and all the Scottish, they look like us. They ran all them off and brought them to the Caribbean because it was right there. Okay, it's right there in South Africa. If you look at the map,
motherfuckers go
that's
from the
why I say all this
islands.
shit
From
is
the
a lie,
islands,
man.
they go from the islands to South Africa all the time. That way.
All the time. That's why you
Sailboat.
see them damn
That's
them Jamaicans
sailboat.
sound like they from Ireland, because they a lot of them words. They were pushed out of Ireland to the Caribbeans. Okay,
Yeah.
those are the black Europeans over there.
Man, people don't want to wake up. People, but look at this right
Man,
here.
these
That's what
people
it says.
deaf, dumb, and blind, man, because they don't want to learn.
Hey, look at here though. I'm getting ready to tell you something. Europe, get rid of. Hey, look here. Y'all think America is motherfucking hot damn about to feel some
It's
crazy
done.
shit? No, you think that?
Feeling.
Look, guess what? Guess what though? Guess what? European too. Look at here.
Yeah.
Check this shit out right here. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. They say damn.
They already cooked.
Look, they say Germany would be top destination for Iranians fleeing war.
Yep.
The Iranians go to damn Germany, man. You know what they're gonna do?
It's a wrap.
Sleepers. A lot of sleepers in there, ain't it? A lot of sleepers.
It's a lot of sleepers over here.
I know, man. We don't know what Trump. Hey, Trump lying like a motherfucker, man. He lying like a motherfucker.
Yeah, because
look, he said
you gotta look at
like. Go ahead.
No, what you gotta look at it. Look at all the corner stores and all they give these people loans and shit. And then see, that's why the hair thing is going down, because we start protesting against them because how they were treating us. Now they losing money. They can't pay them loans back. And when they can't pay them loans back, they exile their ass up out of here. And that's what's going on. See, the time is up for the immigrant. And in a minute, some of you white folk will start disappearing. Y'all just don't know it yet. But they're going to start sending y'all back to Europe. I'm trying to tell you. It's on the way. You just don't see it yet, but it's on the way. It's on the way.
They already sending something back to South Africa. They already sending something back to South Africa. This is facts. They already sending something back to South Africa. You motherfucking ass over here.
Because Trump brought them over here talking Some of they getting attacked and all that. They wasn't even supposed to be there. Anyway, y'all gotta understand, Africa is the new land. That's where a lot of them white folk came from there. That's the area they came from. That's why they the Africans. That's why they the real Africans. We ain't no damn Africans. We wouldn't call ourselves, and there go that IAN again. Look at it. Mexican, Puerto Rican, IAN. These people that went and renamed the whole goddamn planet, and everybody IAN, Iranian, Lithuanian, this they language. Okay? We don't talk like that. We'll give your ass a nickname quick. Look, they call me headquarters in T Street. I'm headquarters. You know what I'm talking about? You go somewhere else, they call me Big Daddy Haas. I got aliens everywhere. That's one thing we do. But we ain't gonna call ourselves no IAN. We gonna say something quick. Okay? That's too long. Why I'm gonna call myself American? There's too many syllables, motherfucker.
They're blackened. They're blackened.
All that, you know what I'm saying? All that.
Hey, look.
You know what I'm saying?
Check this out. Now, I want to say this right here. I'm gonna grab the mic right quick because I want to show you how demonic these motherfuckers are. Okay, and I don't know what's going on with the frequency between the frequency, the food, the water. And
the frequency is what affect all the water and the food. Good, because that's how it's made.
You mean it didn't show?
Right. You're right.
It's made from frequency.
You're absolutely correct.
Yeah, man.
Let me share this video with y'all, please.
Carbon. Everything in this planet is made out of carbon, man. That's the base to everything, man. You got your protons, electrons, and neutrons, man. Atoms.
I want you to. All right, listen. All right, I know the era we from. The era that's out there right now today. These kids that's growing up today. I don't know where the fuck they're from. I don't know. They're products of. All right, they're products of the crack.
The last of the
babies.
baby boomers and Gen X.
The crack babies. Hold on. Crack babies.
But you got the old millenniums too, now.
80s and 90s.
Yeah, the millennium babies.
90s, that's the crack babies. Okay. And those, all right, them crack babies had babies. So them the offsprings of the crack babies.
The millenniums, yeah. The millenniums.
Listen, I don't know what the fuck is going on with these motherfuckers, man. What the fuck is wrong with these motherfuckers, man?
They ain't got no thoughts, man.
I'm gonna show you this right here. I'm gonna show you this shit right here. Man, what the fuck is going on with this shit?
What happens when you don't teach nobody nothing?
This shit is fucking crazy. Watch this shit. Hold up. This right here. This
going on the right. We don't own the right.
This video you're about to see. This one shook me a little bit. Okay, so we talked about this story a bit ago. It was two teen girls who they are accused of having a plot to kill a boy in their school. Mm-hmm. Here they are. So there's 14-year-old Lois Lippert and 15-year-old Isabel Valdez. They went before a judge today. The judge today said that they need to stay behind bars. And the judge made that decision based on some video that we released exclusively last night on News 6 at 11, mm-hmm. and that they showed in court today just to kind of give the overall mental feel these girls had as they got arrested for plotting a murder.
Terrifying.
The plan they're accused of is stabbing this boy in the bathroom at school.
It was in hopes of bringing back the Sandy Hook
apparently, according to the report, they're obsessed with the Sandy Hook shooter, and somehow they thought stabbing this kid who kind of resembled him, that maybe they were going to bring the Sandy Hook shooter back. I don't really understand the plan, but
how
that's
could
the
we
gist of
understand? Because it doesn't make sense.
So I want to play for you this video. I want to set it up for you. These girls had just gotten arrested for this murder plot, and somehow they end up in the back of a patrol car together, having no idea they're on video. So take a look at this.
Lois. He f***ing snitched. God, I knew I shouldn't have told him. Because he was like Oh, can you please tell me I can't sleep tonight? You! Were you trying to look good for your mugshot?
Oh, am I gonna get a mugshot?
Well, we're going to jail. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Dude, I was gonna do my makeup this morning for the mugshot, but I couldn't find anything.
I'm glad I don't actually look too bad today.
I look horrible. It's over. My mom's gonna be yelling at me through the phone. What did you do? Why are you trying to kill a kid? Dude, I thought I was gonna get sent to the psych ward. That's why I was so excited about everything. You think I would be so jolly if I was going to jail?
No, fat bitch. You going to jail.
That's the part that's weird and scary. I mean, they're laughing like they're on their way to prom or something.
But they were just caught in a plot to try and kill a fellow student.
And they're talking about their makeup for their mugshots, looking good for their mugshots, and she was upset because they took away her chocolate or something at one point in this conversation.
There was a part last night. I was here when Captain Silver did the story last night at 11 o'clock. And there's so much more she couldn't even include in the story. But one part she was telling me was that one of the kids said they hugged their parents extra that morning because of what they were about to go through.
Mhm.
So they were aware
of
that
what they were going to go, their mugshots,
of what the
and
parents,
what the parents were
going
going
to have to
deal with.
go through because of all of this.
It was planned down to the T, according to investigators. They say they were going to leave flowers and smoke a cigarette after the killing. The whole plan was foiled by an anonymous tip that came in, and then they found the knife in the backpack and figured out these girls' plans.
You know, what makes me so I'm thinking about this story now, and it makes me very sad, not only for these girls and their families, but it makes me sad for other students who are exposed to kids who are like that. Because you just send your kids to school doing the best they can and trying.
Yeah, man, I'm in it right there. Her opinion on that. They shouldn't be in public school anyway. If you want to teach your kids right knowledge, you know what I'm saying? For real, because all we're gonna do is
That's what's
teach
wrong,
them,
man.
teach him his story. You dig what I'm saying? The way he wanted to be, the program that he wants to write to us. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know, their programming is very, very good. You know, school was wonderful. That video, that video that you played, the one that you with the woman, told a
Yeah,
great
Jane
point.
Elliott.
That told a great point. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Osiris, what's up, man?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta understand that's a manifestation of the harvest of all the chaotic shit that goes on around us, and it's a norm. And so when you make stuff like this normal, doing negative shit, that's the manifestation of it. They think it's normal.
You know what? That's why if I see when I discover truth, I read research and discover truth, things is true, facts and things like that. I don't mind sharing them with people and exposing it. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been hiding the shit, and people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Then they wake up, they say, "Oh my God, I didn't know I was in that web right there." Yeah, motherfucker, goddamn, we've been trying to tell you this shit. But I don't know, man.
Oh yeah.
What we tell them, man, dumber we get, man. I tell you what, for real. Forget my name and everything.
No, they ass getting dumb. I ain't getting dumb. I'm just getting wiser to know how to avoid fuckers that ain't on the same frequency. I don't have time for you. I really don't. Yep. That's crazy, man.
I seen something about that. I don't know. I read it somewhere, man.
What?
It said something back in man, when was it?
Some of us with a different claim.
Oh, there you go. Go ahead. No, I remember, damn, something, man. I was reading it, man. talking. Man, I forgot. I'm trying to find that shit right now because I forgot. I don't want to misstate anything. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather find the article. Don't say nothing about it. So I don't want to mistake it. Oh, check this out right here. Check, check this out. Hold on. Wait.
I want to play this right quick.
Okay, go ahead. Then I'm gonna play one. I got a good one.
They trying to say Bibby is dead. You know who Bibby is, huh?
Yeah, that's been on the internet, man. I looked at that shit. I seen that shit earlier, man.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
They said they hit his bunker. And with this missile that they got, this badass missile that they supposed to have that can go underground. They say the last time it hit them, it was like came like a couple meters from it, but it didn't get it. They talking about he got his underground bunker. He wasn't in there.
Yeah,
His body done by the wood. That motherfucker, he up there with Trump. He in the bed with Trump.
Yeah. That's why I say he might be in Miami with his son. He might be right here in the United States chilling while his people getting bombed like shit, like they always did.
Yeah. It's like what you call it was, like that bastard from like the little rat bastard from Ukraine, like he was. You remember his White House?
Yeah.
Trump, can I please have some money? You see, they ain't talking about
He
Ukraine.
another Jew,
Anything he
the old
exposed,
Jew.
yeah. But look, all that dirt. You remember all that dirt they found over there in Ukraine? Ain't nobody saying nothing about that shit no more. All them laboratories, all that damn dirty money, all that shit right there.
Yeah.
They ain't saying a
CIA,
motherfucking
baby.
Yeah,
They ain't worried about Ukraine now. They ain't worried about Ukraine because they fighting Iran now. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got time for you to talk about because all the money was being funneled to Ukraine. Now all the money being funneled to Iran now. You know, the bomb spend $1 trillion a week. You know what I'm saying? On some bullshit.
They didn't go back to Ukraine. Well, then they're gonna try to draw Russia in it. All right, let me share this right quick.
Russia already in.
Yeah.
Russia playing both sides.
Probably.
You're, of course, familiar with the Supreme Court decision in Dred Scott versus Sanford.
Yes, sir.
Man, damn Ted Cruz.
That decision held that African Americans, whether slave or free, could not be citizens of the United States. Is that correct?
That is correct.
By denying citizenship, the court also denied African Americans equal political rights, equal access to the courts, and equal protection of the laws.
Correct. They were denied all privileges and immunities that the Constitution affords to citizens.
Would you agree that the Dred Scott decision pushed the nation even closer to civil war?
It did, by invalidating the Missouri Compromise, among other reasons.
A damn lie.
Many posit the decision in Dred Scott helped cause the Civil War. And when that bloody war, the bloodiest war in America's history, ended in 1865, the legal status of the newly freed slaves was far from settled. Mr. Werman, after the Civil War, was it clear as a matter of law that the freed slaves would necessarily enjoy the full rights of citizenship?
It was not if Dred Scott was still good law.
Congress understood the danger of that uncertainty, and if the Constitution remained silent, the rights of the newly emancipated slaves could be challenged, undermined, or even potentially stripped away by future courts. That would mean that the blood shed in the Civil War was shed in vain. So Congress acted. In 1866,
they trying to switch shit up, man. Fuck these motherfuckers, man.
Were citizens of the United States. Mr. Werman, even after Congress passed the Civil Rights Act in 1966.
Oh, did you?
Were there serious doubts about whether Congress had the constitutional authority to enact it?
Yes, there were.
And so Congress chose a more permanent solution. The solution was to write citizenship itself into the Constitution so that never again could a court repeat the mistake and the gross injustice of Dred Scott. Also, the leading commentators of the period, like Alexander Morse, Francis Wharton, and George Collins, and the view of executive officials responsible for enforcing the law, including the Attorney General of the United States in 1873 and the Solicitor of the Treasury in 1889.
The consistency was remarkable, yes.
So would it be accurate to say that the view espoused by my Democrat colleagues that the 14th Amendment confers citizenship on anyone born on this land, whether here lawfully or unlawfully, temporarily or permanently, regardless of whether they owe allegiance to the United States, is a relatively recent view and directly contrary to the almost universal view at the time the amendment was ratified?
It's not at all clear to me when that view took root. The United States and the Supreme Court suggests during the administration of FDR, but it is certainly inconsistent with most everything that preceded it, everything except, I would say, the dicta in 1 Kim-Ark, the incorrect dicta.
Look, how the hell are they going to say that after the Civil War, we had more people in the House of Representatives than we ever had in this country? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The Civil War was a reset to steal your shit and your land. That's how they stole your shit. Okay? You cannot be a citizen of a corporation. It's not a country. It is a corporation. So you cannot be a citizen of no corporation any damn way. It's your human right. Okay? You're not no citizen of the United States. You are a corporation. You know what I'm saying? Once they stole all your land and shit, you became a corporation, okay? Because they stole your birthright. They are not. This is United States. It was already a constitution here before they even got here, okay? That's why you had the 13 colonies and all that. All in 1865, after the Civil War was over, after they came down south, because most of us stayed below the equator, because it stayed warm. This was part of our empire. They were destroying and paper genocide. They was writing us out. That's where all the Indian shit came up. And that's all this other stuff that came up. Okay? Man, look. Man, y'all stop believing this shit. They bringing all this shit up because they want to take us back to that because they losing their grip now. Okay? So they got to remind you when they was in power. But they never was in power. Ain't nothing but motherfucking fugazi, man. Y'all keep believing these damn people, man. How the hell somebody got some power and they ain't never create shit? All they do is steal and bully you and manage your ass.
All right, and now I want to now this episode right here. This is a very important episode right here to this week. The world of chaos, and all this right here is going on in this world right now. Not only that, right here, I'm gonna show y'all something right here. Why this war with Iran is not gonna be a short war. I'm gonna show y'all the impact that it's gonna have on everything, on everything. Look at this right here, this video, right quick.
If Iran blocks the Strait of Hormuz, what impact will it have on the entire world, and which country will be affected the most? First, let's understand what the Strait of Hormuz actually is. It is a small area of just 33 kilometers located between Iran, Oman, and the UAE. It is a narrow sea passage through which almost 20% of the world's oil supply flows, nearly 17 million barrels every day. This oil comes from 8 countries located in the Persian Gulf, including Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and the UAE for the United Arab Emirates. Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, and Qatar. 90% of their oil exports pass through this narrow route to reach the rest of the world. If Iran blocks the Strait of Hormuz, following countries will suffer the most damage. First is India, because it imports 85% of its oil, and 60% of that comes from Middle Eastern countries like Iraq, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, and the UAE. Fuel prices in India would skyrocket, and as a result, everything related to oil in all industries would face severe disruption. Industries could shut down. there would be job losses and the economy would be severely affected. The second most affected country would be China. China is the world's largest oil importer, bringing in 10 million barrels of oil every day. 40% of China's oil imports pass through the Strait of Hormuz. Although China has built oil pipelines with Russia and Central Asia, they don't even fulfill 20% of its energy needs. So if the Strait of Hormuz is blocked, China's economy could suffer a massive blow. And if China's economy has shaken, its effects will be felt all over the world. The third most affected country would be Japan, as it imports 90% of its oil and 75% of that passes through the Strait of Hormuz. The fourth most affected country would be Saudi Arabia. 80 to 90% of Saudi Arabia's oil goes to the rest of the world through Strait of Hormuz, while only 10% goes to Europe via its Red Sea coastline. So if this choke point is blocked, Saudi Arabia's economy will be heavily impacted. Imagine that a country suddenly loses 80 to 90% of its revenue. What would happen to it? Something similar could happen to Saudi Arabia. There's also a high chance that Saudi Arabia might send in its military to reopen the route, and that could make the situation even worse. Fifth is Pakistan, which gets about 90% of its oil through the Strait of Hormuz. This oil meets around 27% of the country's energy needs, so if the route is blocked, prices in Pakistan could rise sharply. But there's an interesting twist. Since Pakistan shares a border with Iran, and several government reports suggest that 35% of Pakistan's diesel comes unofficially from Iran. So if the strait is blocked, Pakistan might turn to Iran for oil, either quietly or through an official deal. Next in line is the UAE, because as nearly as 72% of its oil exports rely on the Strait of Hormuz. The country does have a backup option, the Habyan Fujairah pipeline, which allows it to bypass the strait and export up to 60% of its oil. But for a major economy like the UAE, losing the remaining 40% would still be a serious blow. Next comes the European countries like France, Germany, and Italy, which on average get 10% of their oil through the Strait of Hormuz. A blockade here would hit them hard as well. Globally, experts warn that oil prices could soar past $150 a barrel, causing widespread inflation and possibly triggering a major global recession. So this small 33-kilometer area holds enough power to shake the entire world.
And you gotta understand, right? Israel has a objective they gotta meet. They got a goal. They want all the Arabian countries because they trying to live out their prophecy. Okay, they want to be able to take care. They want Egypt all the way back to Israel. Okay,
yeah,
that's what they plan. That's why we going through this shit right now. Okay, because their plans is to get rid of all these. And it ain't you talking about 9-10 million people want to get rid of. You talking about almost 1 trillion people. Probably more than that. How the fuck they gonna do it? They can't do it. I don't care how many times you bomb. And that many countries against you, United States can't protect you forever. So y'all at y'all end wits, man. That's all I can tell you. I don't give a damn what the media is showing you. And when you got the whole world against you, you a ticking time bomb. And you ain't gonna be able to go nowhere. The guy Bibi, they already talking. The European media was talking to him, and they were like, you want it all over the world, just like Bill Gates. Y'all motherfucker can't go nowhere. Because everywhere y'all go, people want to take y'all to court to cut your motherfucking head off.
Right.
And they ain't gonna never stop. So y'all really done stepped in some shit you can't get yourself out of. I don't care if y'all go get Condoleezza Rice, go get all these people from the Bush administration, because most of them were fucking crooks too. So it don't matter. You always got to come back to God-chosen people to come clean up y'all mess. But we ain't helping y'all this motherfucking time. And Condoleezza, she outdated. I don't give a damn. She ain't gonna be able to do nothing because it's too far gone. When you bomb people, families and relatives and shit, that shit gonna come back to haunt your ass, man. And y'all still, and I don't give a damn. They even talking about ICE. A lot of people from ICE, the ICE agents resigning because they want to send some of them over there. Now a lot of them resigning. So like I said, a lot of people in this country won't be going nowhere because these people know what the deal is. They'll do it in-house, but their ass ain't going over there because that shit gonna be just like Vietnam or worse.
No. Boots on
How
the
you gonna go
ground.
to the mountains? How you gonna go
Hey.
to their terrain and you sending soldiers over there to fucking mountains? You don't know how deep them damn mountains go. You talking about thousands and thousands of years these people been mapping that shit, and you gonna send your goof ass over there. Y'all motherfuckers is stupid, boy.
They prepared for it though. They prepared for it.
Yeah, what I'm saying, we gonna
I'm talking
set up
about.
to lose.
They prepared us for it though. They prepared
They're
black
trying to
folks.
weaken our country. They want our soldiers down. They want our guns so we can't fight their ass back. We the last fucking people that can save the world. Everybody on lock, okay? We not gonna go for no fucking bombing and shit. We gonna start killing these motherfuckers.
They got our boots on the ground. You know, they gave us songs and shit. Where ain't that them songs that boots on the ground?
Yeah, keep motherfuckers. Hey, one thing I can say about the boots on the ground. Hey, we got unity then, but goddamn it, hey, when the time stick together, we gonna see who boots on the motherfucking ground when these motherfuckers. The war over here right now.
I guess that's how we need to bring motherfuckers together. Everybody come together for some damn hot damn
some alcohol and some damn dancing and shit, all in mud and tribal shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we tribal people. We in unison. Okay, that's cool. But we need to get in unison on mentally. Cause y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all.
We need to do something there. We need to do something like that then. Throw something like that.
Yeah, might have to have a boots on the ground for war.
It's
fun, and you know what? It's funny they using that terminology, ain't it? Ain't it funny they using that terminology?
That's why I said that. That's why I said that. Yeah.
They want to draft your ass. They want to draft your ass.
Programming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Getting your ass ready.
To the ground. All right, you want your boots on the ground? All right, come on, get in line. Get there.
Because that's the first thing I thought of when they say that. I said boots on the ground. Why the fuck they using that terminology all of a sudden?
Exactly what I said. That's why I said that. That's why.
And you talking about Israel supposed to be a fight, Air Force fighting? That's their strength, the Air Force. And what the fuck we sending citizens over there for? If we got planes and shit, then go over there and bomb their shit. Obviously, it ain't working. Now you got to send motherfucking ants over there to people that don't know. Man, look, my people told me that they were with the Afghanistan. You know how many people got sick? Them people were doing chemical warfare on their ass. They was putting smoke in the air with chemicals in it, killing, making motherfuckers blind. Now a lot of people got health problems because they was in that war, going in them fucking mountain trying to fight. Come on, man.
Right.
Y'all keep defending these damn fools, these damn millionaires that keep getting rich and we keep getting poor. That's why we got inflation going on, because these motherfuckers keep getting rich and richer and richer. It don't supposed to be no monopoly in this fucking world, man.
That's some shit, ain't it? That is some shit. For real. For real, man. Capitalism.
Yeah, man. Imperialism. All the isms. God damn it.
Capitalism.
Look up that ism. Look up isms, the suffix of ism.
I don't support socialism, communism. Damn sure don't support motherfucking damn capitalism.
Racism.
Man. Capitalism, man. Capitalism, man. Shit. Paper money, the death of Christ. Capitalism. Capitalism. That's the form of it.
Same thing was imperialism. And all the isms was for these fake ass ish Jew, sort of like us, sort of mankind had to make up all these rules because his ass was weak, and he had to use everybody around him because he was the weasel hiding, the little weak motherfucker sitting in the corner, steady plotting on your ass. You know what I'm saying? While you out here being big bully, he over here got them all the change falling out your pocket. He put it in his pocket and writing that shit down. Okay, that's how these people got into power. They ain't gonna come in the light and do no gangster shit. Okay,
right?
They always been deceptive. You look at the gangs in New York. Look at that.
Not African American because that started.
Hey, you need to pull up a video of the gangs in remember that movie Gangs in New York?
Yeah.
It talk about how all these gangs were so-called tribes, and they were coming over here, So guess who started the so-called Native Indian? The Jew. Okay? When they was coming over here, if you go look at them, the ones that were acting like the $5 Indian.
Right.
So when you say socialism, that's how they deal. Okay?
Right.
They deal with from the mental. They ain't like the redneck over here, Esau, that come from your ass straight up and be barbaric and come at don't give a fuck like Donald Trump. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You got the devil that deal with the intellect. Okay?
Right.
It's two different devils.
Right. Exactly. I want you to listen to what this woman's saying. She's talking.
Oh man, we going on 2 hours, brother.
Okay, hold on. Let me listen to this real quick.
All right, we good.
Hold on.
I'm not African American because that started with Jesse in 87 when he was running for office for 88. And a lot of people didn't agree with it then. People said that's not going to fly. I haven't found an African American yet on the birth certificates in our family. And they tricked the politicians and the black leaders to make it look like we don't exist. And that's what Dr. King had found out. Dr. King said, the Negro people find themselves in exile in their own land. He did not say they brought them from Africa and put
in our own house.
He said the Negro people in their own land. Right there is one reason I think today Dr. King is dead. I'm saying this to you as a civil rights leader to a civil rights leader. Dr. King was getting ready to embark.
Why though? Because he was already down with their ass. That's why they could kill his ass, because he was a Mason, man.
The truth was coming out. But now the truth's out with internet. The kids pulling up the pictures from the archives. They can't stop it now. It's out.
I'm 13 years old. All of you are adults. Adults, right?
Yeah, I love this.
You can drink, you can vote.
No, you need to let that play. You need to let that play. You need to let that play. Yes. You ain't got to show the video. You just let it play.
Is it safe?
You heard that?
You know, we had someone come up here and talk. Don't teach our children to disobey those who are protecting us. I don't see them protecting me. If you want to talk about those protecting me, I look to those who are standing right now because my trust isn't in them. I don't trust any of you. I don't trust any of the police officers because you have shown time and time again that.
And that's Gen Z.
I go to City High Middle School. Just voted the top high school in the state. You know what they teach us? Teach us to speak up for yourself. We're IB learners, right? We're smart. None of you are smart. None of you can recognize murderers. You can identify that there is a problem, but you cannot fix it. I don't know much about the law. Again, I'm young, but I'm pretty sure an accomplice to a murder should be arrested. And right now, all of you sitting and doing nothing are accomplices to a murder.
Tell it, baby. Tell it.
The additional commentary, if you could let her finish.
I am frustrated, and frustrated can't even begin how absolutely terrified I am to live here. I'm expected to raise my kids here. I'm expected to go outside and walk my 5-year-old little brother. God forbid we look too scary. God forbid he accidentally is wearing his hood and we get the police called on us because we are window shopping to go steal later. I don't want to keep coming here. Trust me, this is not how I want to spend my night. I don't want to come here. I don't want to sit here and I don't want to have to beg you to stop killing people. That's not what I want to do. I have friends. I have other things that I could be doing, and I'm sitting in front of a group of adults who think murder is okay. You can't sit here and tell me you don't think murder is okay because you're allowing it to happen. If you want to talk about God, you want to talk about Jesus, I'm a Christian. I don't know what God some of these people believe in, but it sure ain't mine.
Come on now. Tell it now. Tell it. It's over. That's how the youth feel.
I'm sorry, maybe I missed that scripture, though. I I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Please, please, do not make me sit here and scream another name. Do not sit here and make me beg.
I feel just like you, baby.
God forbid that name is mine. God forbid that name is any of these. I'm 13.
Boy, them damn youths here, if they catch wind of us banging on these devils, boy, we gonna be we gonna be goddamn superheroes.
They already ready, man. They ready. They ready, man. I'm telling you, they are ready. It's just the media is hiding all this.
And you see them motherfuckers ready to kill. You see them motherfucking two girls ready to kill. Shit, they talking about resurrecting.
They tired of these motherfuckers, man.
Shit, these motherfuckers is off the chain.
And the kids feel like the adults should be feeling 10 times worse than they should. To be honest with you, they ought to be tired of this shit, man. But y'all know, man, hey.
The Great Reset.
It's the Great Reset. There you go. There you go. And look how many we done had. And now they trying to reset because they done ran out of money. They done ran out of tricks. Now they trying to reset it again so we can be deaf them. But they running out of options. It's not going to work. Okay?
Yeah.
So we're not going to go with the leaders that's leading now because they not no leaders. Okay? They are the bottom of the fucking shoe, nigga. Okay? These parasites, they need to be stepped on. For real.
Right. Facts. See it. Facts.
Hey, y'all. You know, hey, we use it. Lovely show. You know I'm sorry. I missed out on y'all on Tuesdays and last Saturday. You know what I'm saying? We had a little technical difficulties, but we back online, and y'all know what time it is. Positive energy always creates elevation. Positive energy always creates elevation, peace, love, and self-control.
No doubt. Now, with that, you know what I'm saying? We will be out of here.
Peace. See y'all Tuesday, man. Peace.